I'm sure that you've heard me whooping up a storm with all different kinds of videos. I mean, all different kinds of zodiac signs, Libra, right? Oh, this is the best reading ever. I don't know if you cross-watch, but start, man. It helps to support the channel. But you're about to get the whoops. You about to get the whoops! Libra, happy Thanksgiving. And this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving. The reading that I'm looking at here is one of divine destiny and sword in the stone status. This is like the day is approaching when you actually realize who you really are on the same day where everybody else is watching and realizing it too. And the wonderful thing about this, Libra, is that you are pulling that sword from the stone at a perfect time in your life, at a time when, and I gotta say, I think God waited for this. God being the everything, the total, the universe, however you want to believe. Perceive God the way that you want. That's your choice. But ultimately, Libra, the divine waited for this. And the reason why they waited for this is because it is so easy for you to just immediately become malleable to whatever somebody else wants you to be and lose yourself in the equalizing, in the balance, as opposed to, being the balance itself, as opposed to realizing that you need to stand your ground sometimes and let other motherfuckers compensate and balance off of you. You know what I'm saying? The universe waited till you were ready and strong enough to realize that for yourself. And so, and they held off. It's not that this wasn't always destined for you. It was always destined for you. But ultimately, it needed to make sure that you weren't going to lose you when it happened. And so you had to get to a certain strength, get to a certain strength of character, I would say. You right there, right now. Like, this is happening now. The two moon cards that I'm looking at confirm this is between two moons. This started on the full moon in Taurus. Well, that was on Halloween. It's about to pop off by the full moon in Sagittarius. That's going to be, I think, on November 1st, about a week from now. So... something's about to happen, and it's about to explode and open real wide for you, Libra. A new season of your life is starting, and it's because you're actually very in tune with maintaining yourself, maintaining your sense of self, instead of losing your sense of self in other people. Because losing your sense of self, I said this to Cancers as well, because they do the same thing. You fall in love and you get so caught up in the partnership, you may be too willing to lose who you are. Now, for those of you who are really standing in triumph at this point, Libra, you have held on to something or found a focus, a passion that has helped you know who the fuck you are and remain you without losing yourself. A very important breakthrough in your life, because that was literally the code, the beep, 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 that unlocked this portal opening up for you, unlocked the door of opportunity into your life. That's what you needed to show the universe so that they could safely unlock that door and know they weren't going to lose you as you step through, because you were heavy enough and weighty enough. Because you remember your air sign. They didn't want you to just get sucked through. They wanted you to hold your ground and have the gravity that this human body gives you as you walk through that door to show up on the other side, because it's going to need you and your consciousness. You can't just blow away. And this passion that you've discovered and found, holy shit, it is going to blow the fuck up. Have faith in your dreams, baby dolls. Check it the fuck out. I hope that you set your intentions and really made it very clear to the universe on the new moon that just passed in Scorpio. Because the new moon in Scorpio was that perfect time to manifest exactly what it is that you wanted the universe to know, that you want, that you were ready for. To manifest it, call it in, and make damn sure the universe provides exactly what it is that your soul is ready for, that your soul knows it wants. This was the manifestation time. So all of y'all that took that time to manifest, here is the life that you've always dreamed of. It's right here. And the reason why you're not scared a bit is because you've worked your whole life to prepare for this life. You've made this life. You've created it. You're not going to be scared of things. You might be like new parent scared. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's your baby and you have that connection and those hormones running through your body. But at the same time, it's, you've never been here before. So there's still going to be a little bit of nerves, but those are not the kind of nerves that will break through the kind of strength that you've earned to get to this point in your life. And that's why this point in your life is here and the doors are open. Let's say this. You are getting back to you. What I love about this card, love. It's a very wise card. I love you, Doug Denny. He's so cute. I'm looking at a picture of my son right now. He makes me smile all the time. The reason why this card is so brilliant is because, look, she's looking at her reflection. This is an angel that shows up to remind you of who the fuck you are and how far you've come, and to remind you to be in love with yourself first and always remain in love with yourself first. Why? Because what is love? Love is connection. You're like, you're going to be connected to yourself. You can be connected to your soul source, that source of God that lives inside of yourself. That's what where real love starts, is that when you connect to that source of God inside of yourself, and that source knows that your consciousness will remain connected to it, and it's not going to lose you when you fall in love with somebody else, that you are now tethered to that. And it's really not even tethered, it's liberated by that spiritual truth that nobody can shake you from. And once you've heard it, you can't unhear it. Once you've learned the language, you'll always understand it. And that's the openness, the enlightenment. Especially if you guys have been seeing a lot of 555s and 1111. It's that awakening is what has clicked and caused the change in your life. There has been some major alignment that has happened, not just inside you, but as without, so within, right? The universe is you. So ultimately, there's been some major alignment that's happened inside of you. And ultimately, Libra, there's been some major alignment in the cosmos. Now, if you haven't checked out my astrological forecast, go do it. But the astrological forecast from the 15th was really good. And I really want you to listen to this, because what started to click in place around this new moon, the new moon that passed, what started to click in place was Venus. What was happening to that girl was she was out of opposition from Mars, right? So when Mars and Venus are in opposition with each other, it's almost like fucking and fighting. It's like that kind of like fighting fucking. It's like that kind of sexual tension, lots of sparks fly, lots of chemistry, but not necessarily a lot of connection because there's so much electricity, right? And it's almost like after that phase, she had a clear mind and understanding of what it is that she wanted from herself. She was square to Saturn. She was square to Jupiter. She was square to Pluto. All of a sudden, her sense of self-esteem came back. And when I say her, I don't mean just women. I mean people's understanding of love and how they wanted to be loved and what love is really, which it served as a great foundation to compare what you had settled for, and it's like, I don't want to settle for anything anymore. I know who the I am. And so that really is what started it off, is to figure out and realize, not figure out, but sort of link yourself to and have strength to believe in who you are, like who the fuck you are, to get your strength back, to get your sense of self back, to get your courage back, to get your self-esteem back. Like all of that happened, and the new beginning started then. It was this beautiful energy of, that's when it clicked, this new start, this new beginning, this new life. Especially if you've struggled a lot, there is a sense of a new life that has begun and the old life is gone. Listen to your heart. This is such an important card. Look long and hard at it. She has butterflies. She even has a little lizard. I don't know if you could see his little foot, but the plaque kind of obscures it, but she has a little lizard. And then she has, butterflies all around her. You can see the butterflies all around her. And she also has the ladybug in her hair, which is good luck. Now, I know y'all like, I don't want bugs in my hair. It's symbolic, y'all. It's symbolic. So basically what she is recognizing is that she is beautiful and she is lovely. And she doesn't stand in conceit. She stands in confidence and competence. Confidence because she's competent, right? She stands as herself. She's like, I'm ready to be seen. I'm ready for people to love me as I am. I'm not going to change myself. When they walk into the room, I like who I am. No matter how nervous I am, I'll be nervous out loud. Maybe I'll stutter and maybe I'll trip over my words. Maybe I'll be scared. But I love myself enough to not make all that go away for somebody else's convenience. I love myself to just be myself out loud. And it's that charm and it's that grace and it's that charisma that is really making you so compelling, people will not be able to take their eyes off of you. That's what's going on. And ultimately, you are believing in, trust your innocence, trust your soul essence, trust that you're new. You're new in this situation. You're new in this group. You're new to this party. You're the new person that just walked into the executive boardroom. You're the newbie here, but you need to be new. They need that fresh perspective. The reason why the universe opened the door for you is because that boardroom is so stuffy and like contaminated, and it needs your freshness. It needs your innocence. It needs your true heart and your true spirit. And that's why I waited for this moment, because even though you're innocent and your spirit is true, you're also not some naive little fucker. You will stand in your truth and you will stand in your innocence through gratitude and grace and alignment with God. That's what's going on. You're strong enough to have that superpower now. Now check this the fuck out. Unconditional love. Somebody has noticed you. This is you combining with somebody. Now, it happens when? After somebody that is your true love literally has taken notice of you. And there is oneness here. This card says somebody's been looking at you. Somebody's had their eye on you for a while. Okay? And you're about to get that fucking message from this person. This is, if you're a man, you're either a well-educated man, or this is information about a man that is coming out. If you're a woman, I couldn't believe these Lenormand cards that fell out. It was insane the way that they fell out so perfectly. If you're a woman, this is communications about a woman, or this is a sense of something being said about a woman, or a message from or to a woman. Ultimately, these cards came out looking at each other like this. It was so crazy and amazing. It was just divine. Right? This is finding each other. This is coming together. This is recognizing and realizing. This is people who are educated, informative, they're good at communicating. This could be a man that was studying, that was researching, right? This could be a woman who's really great at communications. This could be a sense of a woman receives the letter or gives the letter. But there is communications coming in from an interested party. Make no mistake of it. And it's destiny. It doesn't, I'm saying there's undertones of romance here. It does not just have to do with your dreams coming true, but it's linked, because all of a sudden what you do for a living and who you are and what you believe is actually linked. They're actually all linked and entwined now to who you are outwardly and publicly. Between two moons, guys. Between two moons. This started back on the Taurus moon. Hopefully, maybe some of you guys asked for help and divine intervention, and you were able to sort of focus your energy and figure out, I'm just going to focus on this thing now. but there's definitely a sense of widening that target and understanding that this is just the beginning. So maybe things, the tunnel gets narrower and narrower, there's this is just the beginning. So start more with more broad strokes, ultimately. Look at the bigger picture. Look at everything that's going on. It's almost like now you get it. Now you see. Now you realize there's just a big fucking announcement that's changed your world, is all I'm saying. Now, let's go into your spirit guide messages. Spirit guide messages for Libra, please. Libra. Libra, Las Vegas. Libra, Las Vegas. I know that's not what he says. I'm just saying. Okay. Be here now. This is a beautiful moment in time. That's what this hummingbird marks. It is it is blessing. It is beauty. It is a confirmation, Libra, that you have a beautiful life. You are drinking the honeysuckle refreshment of the goodness and the juiciness of the divine that most people miss. Your life is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful life is fucking beautiful for you. I know. How can I entice you to watch the extended? If you want to watch it, you watch it. The extended is below, but don't go over there yet because we still got a lot more reading over here. Be peace. This is your life becoming tranquil, becoming happy. This also blessings are being sent to you as we speak, or they're coming in and you've already received them. This is also a sense of you being the one that kind of creates the feeling because of your charisma, because of your sweetness, because of your this beauty and charm and confidence that you have in yourself. Remember, all this stuff has happened to Venus while she is in Libra. She is home at Libra. This is like pacifying yourself, and this is being recognized and realized, and the home being cleaned and renovated, and this is like the good fucking shit happening here. But this is like be peace. So it's you actually taking the peace that you found internally and sharing it externally. So there's some kind of message, bringing a message to people and helping them feel playful, light, happy, airy, play, joke, laugh. This is Gemini energy. So it's playful and communications, like play, be happy, be light. You don't have to go deep. You don't have to go deep, go wide. Look at the bigger picture. That's what sort of broaden your mind, expand your mind. It's not about digging down. We're out of, Mercury's out of Scorpio. Venus is not in Scorpio. Ultimately, there is that sense. She's not in Scorpio yet. She is going to be going into Scorpio. Watch out when that happens. Not watch out in a bad way, but that's when you're going to fall deep in love. I'm telling you right now. Surrender now as you fly into Sagittarius season. Fly right in. Don't hesitate. Just leap, just go. Just let it go to God. Just give it over to God. This is very Sagittarius energy. A sense of just jumping in without thinking at all, because you're letting your passions, you don't need your thought, right? There's a sense of letting your passions guide you right now. Just keep going because it's leading you in the right direction. This is Pisces energy. There's a lot of feelings and emotions here. Mutable signs. You have Sagittarius and Pisces energy, a sense of just trusting in the divine and not needing the answers, knowing that, hey, I'll improvise when I get there. I'm just going to go full steam ahead. So you're not going to be completely experienced at this, but ultimately you have enough experience with life to be able to navigate by improvising. That's what this is saying, because Pisces is the wisest energy in the zodiac. There's so many life experiences that you can draw from that will make this energy and make this situation actually go very, very well for you. Turn knowledge into wisdom. There is something, in other words, something's coming to the surface. Something that maybe you understood or had an inkling was going on. Now all of a sudden it's something that you're sure of, certain of, and can actually use. This is also relevant to the moon card, that sense of something coming to the surface or something being revealed. Yeah, okay. Also full moon, right? Open to infinite possibility. This is the Star card. So this is Aquarius energy, a bright, blazing, beautiful, shining public recognition. You have the moon and you have the stars. This is psychic awareness and understanding your mission, understanding your purpose, and then going and sharing it with everybody else, knowing and not caring what they think or feel about you, but ultimately being really honest and true and spiritually aligned, Libra, so that you will win people over just because you're so aligned. You're not walking into the room worried about what they think about you, but they're going to think wonderful things about you because you're not thinking about what they think about you. You're just thinking about how passionate. You might be giving a speech or something, like talking about something that you're very passionate for. And this is where you get attention and get noticed. Truth transcends illusion. So this is also Aquarius energy. You are speaking your truth. In other words, through the truth that you speak, Libra, that's what's bringing the truth to everybody else. You're the one telling the truth, and you're going to be acknowledged for it. That in other words, your truth is however you served it up. Your truth is what somehow sliced through the bullshit and opened things up and released a lot of tensions. No, truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion. You brought the truth into a bullshit situation. You're the hero here. That's what I'm saying. Embrace the in-between. So this is a sense of embrace fitting in, embrace blending in, embrace the beauty that is being amongst many people. Embrace it, and love it, and adore it for when it lasts, because it's not going to last very long, Libra. And then we have be generous of spirit. This is egotistical, somebody who wants something for nothing. This is a sense of, or maybe feeling like you're not good enough, feeling really humble, feeling like you'd rather hide and blend in. That could be too. That's really interesting energy. I didn't expect that. But also what this tells me is it's humility. It's almost like you weren't trying to stand out. This wasn't that point. You weren't doing this to stand. Oh, I already had more cards. I'm sorry. You weren't doing this to stand out. You were doing this because it's something that you believed in. And then here we go. Now is a lucky time. So there is multiplying your resources. So resources will start to multiply and come in. More luck, but especially when it comes to love and planting seeds for the future. A lot of luck is coming into you right now, Libra. Lots of abundance, lots of love, tenderness, something that is sure-footed but new. This is like lucky in new love, lucky in new life, a lucky new life, or fertility itself. And it's time to collaborate. So it's not just about you. It is going to inevitably lead to the people that you collaborate with, or a specific person that you are collaborating with. It is about partnership ultimately, but it's about, see, it was smart. The partnership came through you aligning yourself with you aligning yourself with what you love to do, because you got real with yourself and honored yourself first. That's how this new collaboration came through. Libra, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Click that subscribe button and then ring that bell so you get notified, because I upload a new Libra video every single Tuesday, and it always has an extended video, so there's a ton of content over on Vimeo too. If you subscribe there, you actually get access to the extended videos like a day before they come out on YouTube. So go check that out. That's also where I upload my astrological forecasts, and you can get those in email blasts directly to your inbox if you register on my Born Without Boundaries Tarot website. Also, every single Monday through Friday, I do a live tarot card reading, so we can shoot the shit back and forth a little bit over on Instagram. So please check me out there at born_without_boundaries. Now, stick around, please, just for a few more minutes. I know you definitely can go over to the extended. That link is below, because we're going to articulate this energy and get some more, get some more details. But first, let's do the angel messages, because they're extremely important. This is your angel messages from angel messages straight from the source. Gratitude. Oh, make gratitude your new attitude. I said it. Go check out the November 15th astrological forecast. If you get this little tiny opportunity and you allow it in, it's going to keep rolling, especially if it's gratitude. Make gratitude your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. Archangel Gabriel, you will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart, and speak your truth lovingly without fear. Be yourself. That's what it means. Speak your truth means be yourself. Don't worry about other people being disappointed. You just show up as you, and you're going to blow them away. Peace. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. And peace is definitely here for you. So I got a feeling what that means. And then we have divine intervention. Oh, Spirit is helping you. Divine intervention. You may feel frustrated because something stalls or comes to a standstill. Progress seems painfully slow, yet this is a blessing. It is divine intervention at work. When the time is in perfect harmony, all will come to fruition. Oh my God, the time is now. The time is now. The time is now. Kindness. A kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. Let's see what Tarot has to say. That link is in the description box below. I'll see you over there.